Alright, we're going to be going over today's price action real quick. I lost today. I got caught up on an inversion, and here, this was the trade that I actually took. Got stopped out super quick. I entered off this inverse, and the mistake that I made, that I wasn't patient enough. This was my entry model, but I didn't take it at a point to where it made sense. Like, we had all these lows that needed to be taken right here. I didn't wait for those to be taken. We had this order block that I had marked out right here, this devil's cross, as well as this breaker block, or whatever you want to call it, marked out that I wanted to see get hit as long as these 4-hour lows get taken, like right here, or 1-hour lows. But I didn't wait for that. I was impatient, and I thought that the interior SMTs would be enough. Like, as you can see right here, we were making higher highs on this side, but on this side we were making lower lows. And usually when that happens, you can get caught up in, you can get chopped up really quick, because the market just doesn't know what it's doing. It's kind of like funneling up to make one move in one direction. So I should have waited for at least a breakout, which would have been a lot safer. And even this trade right here was a little risky, just hoping that it was going to reverse off of this 1-hour breaker block type deal. But this is definitely the trade that I wish that I took today. But I'm not mad about this right here. This is my entry model. I followed my rules today. I was just a little impatient and took it at the wrong time. So let's go over how I got to that point. So I marked out we have low resistance liquidity right here. So off of market open, I was ready to see us come down and take these lows inside here. And if we were bearish and kept displacing through that, I was going to target right here. We also had this 4-hour unfilled gap right here that I was expecting us to at least come down a little bit to, just like we did right here, and tap, because it was so close to this OB. I was expecting this OB to get respected a little bit more than this. Sometimes it'll tap the wicks and then go back up, sometimes it'll tap the body, and then sometimes it'll dig all the way into the body and fill a gap and then come back up. So I was ready for either of those to happen. So off of market open, we dump. This is what I wanted to see us happen. I didn't want us to respect this, because I knew we needed to do some type of retracement after all this climbing up. And we came down to around here. We were rejecting up a little bit out of this 15-minute gap. Not enough. Definitely not enough to the point where I should have taken a trade. But as you can see, we come down, we make an SMT with this low right here, in here. Then we start to make some interior SMTs, like this one right here. And at this point, I was pretty strongly convicted that we were going to make a move up. And then we got this 1-minute inverse right here, which honestly wasn't the best inversion. That I could have waited for a better one. This is more one that I would like to take, or this one is beautiful. See how it just flushes right up through that? But unfortunately, that's what happened today. Can't be mad about it. I was mad yesterday because I did not follow my model. At least I followed my model today. This wasn't necessarily a losing day on the model. For me, it was a winning day on the model, but I did take the wrong trade of the day. So, something that I have to work on, just being patient and understanding the higher time frame bias, on being more specific on where I need to see the higher time frame market structure be approached, stuff like that. And as you can see, we also had all this. This is the SMT that I marked out right here, and this still applies. So there was an SMT with this low, because we never took it on here. But anyways, that's going to be it for today, guys. Quick little trade recap. Have a good one. God bless.